This is a message for President Donald J. Trump. We need your help. My client, Laura Loomer, was viciously defamed by Bill Maher and HBO several months ago. The defamation was that she had effed you behind the back of Melania because you don't sleep with Melania. That's the gist of it. We have a lawsuit that's going. We've been prevailing. We won on a motion to dismiss. It's going forward. But we're up against a law firm that you've been up against before as well, a law firm that represents George Stephanopoulos, ABC, CBS, and all the haters of Donald Trump, of the deranged media, of the left, Davis Wright. We tried to settle this case up front. We tried to say, hey, why don't you just apologize to Laura Loomer and apologize to the president and apologize to Melania and put Laura Loomer on the air? That would be the right thing to do, to explain it. But of course, they didn't want to do it. We went further. We took the deposition of Bill Maher. It's currently under seal. Someday it'll be released. It'll certainly be used at trial, and we certainly will be going to trial ultimately, if necessary. But President Trump, as you know, Bill Maher has been cozying up to you lately. He needs to expand his market. He needs to expand his reach. It's not because he loves you so much all of a sudden. It wasn't love at first sight when you had him in the White House. And by the way, you had him in the White House just a few days before I deposed him in Beverly Hills. That was manipulated to try to take a little of the monkey off his back with regard to what he had done with you and Laura Loomer. So here's what I'd like you to do. I'd like you to contact Bill Maher and say, it's time, Bill, now that you are warming up to me and recognize that I've been a huge success as president. I was defamed as well, and so was my wife, Melania. Please settle this thing with Laura Loomer. Laura Loomer's been hurt. She has sought a job in the White House. She became radioactive. She didn't get it. It's something that you had promised that would come to pass. And I know that she loves you, not in a sexual sense, of course. And I do too. I think you're doing a fantastic job. I think you may be the best president, in fact, in American history by the time this thing's over. But play a role here if you could, Mr. President. Get a hold of Bill Maher and say, look, settle this thing with HBO. Laura Loomer, who's a good person, has been hurt. You defamed me as well. Do the right thing. And now that you seem to be going in a better direction, you can certainly be a mensch, so to speak, in Yiddish. You know, Bill is half Jewish, probably on his mother's side. Maher was, I guess, Irish Catholic or whatever. He's an atheist, as he says. But the fact is, he should have a heart. And this is something that he could play a role in. And because law firms frequently get in between clients and doing the right thing. And that's what Davis Wright is specialized in doing. You know it because you've been up against them. So, Mr. President, please try to resolve this on behalf of Laura Loomer. I'm going to put this up on Truth Social and other social media sites. I hope you'll hear it. I hope you'll take action. Now that you've done some great work in the Far East, and I was an international trade lawyer, I understand exactly what you're doing, and you're doing the right thing. Do the right thing for Laura Loomer as well. We are doing this in our private capacity. Larry Klayman's doing it. It's not a Freedom Watch project. But on the other hand, it's equally as important. It is a matter of the public interest. We know the vile left-wing media and these networks try to destroy conservatives and people of faith and those who believe in the vision and creation of our founding fathers. And Laura Loomer just happened to be the vehicle to try to get to you at the height of the 2024 elections. It was no surprise that Bill Maher and HBO supported Kamala Harris. Well, now that they see that you've been successful, now that they fear you because they know that you're willing to do things within the bounds of the law and ethics, which you can do as president, which few, if any, presidents have done in the past, you can make a difference here. Thank you. And I'll be back tomorrow with another special podcast. Until then, remember that the Father and Son will only help us if we help ourselves, President Trump, with the grace of God who saved you. Thank God you were saved, and I pray for your health into the future. Please do something for Laura Loomer now.